Can you grow radish microgreens in a tropical environment? Let's find out. How's it going? This is Louis Angel right here with Tropics Garden, and I'm going to be showing you how I was able to grow these. These are radish microgreens, and I am currently in Puerto Rico, and you know that the climate right here is very humid, can be very hot. I'm someone from Southern California, so weather like this, I'm not the biggest fan of, and that's why my ACs are blasting 24/7 here. But for these plants, I wanted to learn how or can I actually plant these microgreen seeds on these little containers that I got. And this one I made, and I'll show you in a moment how I was able to do this one. Can I actually grow my own microgreens in this environment? The answer is yes, as you can see, but also maybe, as you can see here as well. You see this one right here, I can actually cut right now and I can eat. And it has a nice little spicy kick to it. This one's really good. I love it. This one, though, I have to kind of hunt for one that is ready to go. Let me see. There's this one that's on the outskirts here. So I'm going to get this one. I'll try it. This one's not ready to go at all. Now, before I give you my final assessment on how these two compare, even though they're the exact same, let me go ahead and show you how I was able to do this. So radish in Spanish is called rábano, and I got this seed packet right here from Walmart in Puerto Rico. And I have this seed starter mix as well. It has peat moss and coconut coir. I then got this plastic tray and I put some holes underneath it just so that the water could come up from underneath it when it was time to bottom water this tray. And this plastic tray has no holes in it because I'm going to put the one with the holes on top of the one without the holes. Then I went ahead and placed my medium, which was my starting mix soil here, into the top tray, the one with the holes, and I used the bottom tray to compress the soil down into the top tray a bit. I then took my water bottle, which has some hydrogen peroxide and also some filtered water, because I'm going to spray down this top layer here with the water bottle. And that's just going to help the seeds to stick onto the top soil. Now I have my rábano seeds right here. I'm gonna open this up, but as you can see, this is a pretty small packet. It comes in a smaller one right there with the actual seeds, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top of my medium. I couldn't find a large gardening center here near where I live, so I just went to Walmart and I picked up these packets, but I just spread them around evenly. Normally you want to add actually a bit more seeds here and have them spread out some more. But because this was all I had, I just went ahead and did this. And then what you want to do to help germinate these seeds is just mist the top layer. Okay, and then I placed a bottom tray on top of the seeds. This is going to help to put some weight. As you can see, I placed another little bowl here on top of this to add some more weight. And this is just going to help the seeds to germinate, to press down on that soil. And over the next few days, go ahead and water them. Just lift the weighted lids from the top of the seeds, and then just mist the seeds to help them germinate faster. And then you'll start seeing them sprouting and then planting their roots down underneath the soil. And then after 2 or 3 days, you can actually remove these lids and then place the one that was on top underneath, because now you're going to go ahead and bottom water feed the soil so that it can suck up the water from underneath, because that's going to help prevent mold. If you keep misting from up top and you don't have the proper air circulation, or it's very humid where you're at, such as in Puerto Rico, then you're going to definitely get some mold up on top. So you're going to want to do some bottom watering. And then after about 5 to 7 days, you should see some more growth here. I put this here on the table. Now, as you'll see in a minute, this was a mistake. I actually should have had an LED light of some sort, or place it out to get more direct light. All right, so complete transparency, I am new to learning how to grow my own microgreens and become a quote-unquote farmer or a gardener. So I'm really eager to wanting to learn more. But if you want to watch other channels, I'll go ahead and post the links all in the description below. But I watch channels like On The Grow, and they do a phenomenal job of really doing like compare this to this and doing other experiments. I watch The Urban Farmer, Curtis Stone. Another one of my favorites is Daisy Creek Farms by Jack Singh. Donnie Greens is someone that I really learn a lot from as well. And of course, the one that's blowing up on Instagram and TikTok, I definitely watch some Epic Gardening to teach me how to do this. Now, what's my final assessment as someone that's just learning how to do this? So I had a comment saying that, yes, all that they'll do is stretch, which is what happened to this one. They just stretched. So you see them very tall, but the leaves haven't come out. That's more than likely because they're not getting the proper sunlight. They were getting a lot of water, and actually it's weird because I had them inside. Half of it still it's very humid, it's very moist, and the other half is completely dry, even though I watered it the exact same way all the way around. And I do see some mold forming on the side that has some more moisture. So I'm assuming that because I didn't properly give it light, that the leaves are just not growing out. You still see the little coverings on the leaves themselves. For this one, I actually did it the exact same way. I planted it the exact same way. It germinated the same way. However, what I did after like 2 days or so of it being on that same table, I took it outside so it could get more natural lighting. Even though it wasn't direct sunlight, I feel that it got more exposure to the sunlight than being indoors, and also there was more air circulation, so you don't see any mold here. Yeah, not that I can see any mold. And also the leaves grew out more. There's a lot more little purplish reddish coloring, maroon color on the stems themselves, and they just taste amazing. I was able to put it on my burrito as well, but you can see here the growth is amazing. And that little spicy kick is there in these microgreens compared to the ones that were kind of a flop. I guess I'm gonna try to put these outside as well to see if they can grow some more. But I'm gonna be traveling soon, so more likely than not, these are just a wash. I'm gonna finish eating these, and because these are tasty, actually. I love spicy anything, but these radish microgreens, I just love the flavor. So I'm going to be growing more of them, and I will make sure to subscribe because I'm going to be showing you how to do them all the absolute correct way, the right lighting. And I think the issue with me is because I'm trying to figure it out, and because that windowsill faces more of like the south side, it's not getting that direct sunlight exposure. So that could be an issue. Maybe if I move it to another place. So I'm going to be doing more experiments. Make sure to subscribe so you can learn alongside with me. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.